So guys, the Kenya High Commission has come out now and vindicated Nnamdi Kanu. And this is nothing but good news. Welcome to this YouTube channel. In case you are new to this YouTube channel, kindly hit the subscribe bell below because in this channel, I bring you everything that is trending and everything you need to know regarding Nnamdi Kanu. So there is a very important video I'll be displaying here for you guys. This video is very important for you to watch if you have been following up this very case of Nnamdi Kanu, because the Kenya High Commission has come out now and stated it categorically that Kenya were not involved in the rendition of Nnamdi Kanu, and the Kenya High Commission told Nigerians whom he was addressing that they should hold Nigeria responsible for whatever happens to Nnamdi Kanu. And he said it is very necessary that those who were involved in the ugly rendition of Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya to Nigeria must be exposed, and the world must know those who were responsible in renditioning Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya to Nigeria. Well, finally, the video we have been waiting for is here. But before that very video, there are two clips that will be coming before that very video in which the Kenya High Commission was addressing Nigerians. Watch these very two videos and listen to what they had to say. And after watching these two videos, we are going to be heading straight to the video in which the Kenya High Commission has actually vindicated Nnamdi Kanu, stating that Nigeria should list those who were involved in renditioning Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya to Nigeria.
All right, dear friends, good evening once again from here. Now, Nnamdi Kanu told Justice Omotosho that God will punish him now and forever. After Justice Omotosho delivered the judgment that he delivered on the 20th of this month, convicting Nnamdi Kanu without any written law, Justice Omotosho ran to Dubai. He who must come to equity must come with a clean hand. I've often said this, that Justice Omotosho is a very corrupt judge. Very corrupt. Anybody that you see working with Wike is a very corrupt person. When I said it, all of you did not take me seriously. Now I think maybe some of you have started waking up. I can see a lot of our celebrities talking about Nnamdi Kanu because they know say now the reality is staying on their face. And let me say this for the last time. Justice Omotosho was never attacked. Anything you see on the news media is fake. He was never attacked. As we speak, Justice Omotosho is in Dubai. I told you people that this guy was promised house anywhere of his choice, including Dubai. Today, go and verify. Justice Omotosho is in Dubai. And God will continue to punish Justice Omotosho. Again, I want to say this, that Nnamdi Kanu will not spend his life in prison. Not on our watch. It's not going to take time. Nnamdi Kanu will be out. And I want to warn this woman called Bianca Olowu, don't ever in your life, Bianca, don't ever in your life come to tell the Ndi Igbo, I'm talking to we the Ndi Igbo. We are not your we. We are talking to your children, your sons and daughters, if you have any. Those are the people you are talking to. We are not under you. We don't take instructions from you. You are a stupid and hopeless woman, and God will punish you starting from the day Nnamdi Kanu was convicted to the end of your life. You will never see any good thing in your life. Any good thing will never come from you. So please, remove my fellow Ndi Igbo. Remove it from your mouth. We are not your fellow Ndi Igbo. We know who we are loyal to. We are loyal to Nnamdi Kanu, Simon Eb, and Dr. Ngozi Oraboja. Those are the three people we are loyal to. We don't know you. You're such an idiot, a betrayer. Someone that sold his brothers to the enemy. We are not your people. Okay? So respect yourself. When you want to come out to address anybody, you are addressing yourself and your one Nigerian list. We are not part of you people. So please remove my fellow Igbo brothers. Remove that from your mouth. Thank you so much. May God bless you. Justice Omotosho, you cannot run from this. You can't. There is nowhere that you go to that Igbo people are not there. Igbos are in Dubai. So remember, I told you, it is one thing for you to give a wrong judgment. It is one thing for you to stay long and watch how that judgment will go. Igbos are everywhere in the world. Everywhere in the world. Abatarian also, you can't escape us. This, and again, I hear some of our brothers saying, this is not it is a war within we and Yorubas. Yorubas convicted my brothers. So we are not going to take it lightly with you guys. Thank you.
Let's listen to Nnamdi Kanu's talk after he was sentenced to life imprisonment. Okay, let's listen. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu upheld his so-called life imprisonment ruling at the International Criminal Court, an institution where Nigeria has zero judicial authority. According to imagining reports, Nnamdi Kanu has rejected the controversial judgment delivered by the Nigerian courts and has instead taken his appeal to the International Criminal Court, ICC, insisting that no Nigerian judge has been able to show him the law he supposedly violated. In his word, if there is a law I broke, show it to me. No man can be jailed without a written law. Nigeria cannot create a law in secret and call it justice, which is true. Freedom Rights Observers say this movie is a powerful challenge to the judicial system. They described as weaponized, inconsistent, and allergic to transparency. Another source close to the legal team stated, this is not just an appeal, this is a global call to expose a broken system. The world must now decide whether justice still exists or whether impunity has become a governing tool in Nigeria. Also, that's one thing I know about Nnamdi Kanu. One thing I know for sure is that they agree for anybody. Injustice is one thing he will not take. That is why I knew very well. This is how Igbos are known for. They hate injustice. No, that's Igbos for you. They hate it when someone tries to intimidate them. I'm proud of this, my brother Nnamdi Kanu. He's showing his true blood. It shows that no always with the one for Igbo. I know for sure that this thing is gonna end. It's just a matter of time. For sure, for sure.
Of one, Nnamdi Kanu. I want to address this allegation by denying that Kenya was involved in the alleged arrest in Kenya and extradition to Nigeria of Mr. Kanu. And I repeat, I want to address this allegation by denying that Kenya was involved in the alleged arrest in Kenya and extradition to Nigeria of Mr. Kanu. To us, therefore, these allegations are fictional, imaginary, and deliberately concocted to fuel antagonistic feelings amongst certain sections of the Nigerian people against the Kenyan people. And indeed, many countries have been accused. Rwanda, Czech Republic, Britain, Ethiopia, and God knows which other countries. I want to challenge anyone with facts relating to this alleged arrest in Kenya to present these facts. This will include when, how, and who was particularly involved in the alleged arrest. And in any case, I believe we are all Nigerians. Nigeria is a sovereign country. It's your country. Instead of facing the Kenyan High Commission to Nigeria to ask some of these questions, you should face your own government. The government of Nigeria knows how they arrested.
So guys, these are the points Nnamdi Kanu will hold against Omotosho in the Court of Appeal. And number 1, conviction based on a repealed or invalid law, in brackets if applicable. If any part of Justice Omotosho's ruling relied on provisions amended or repealed by Terrorism in brackets, Prevention and Prohibition Acts, Kanu can argue legal points. A conviction cannot stand if the law used did not exist at the time of alleged offense or was invalid/repealed. And you can imagine that Omotosho sentenced Nnamdi Kanu under a repealed law, which is invalid under the Nigerian law. And that very judgment is also invalid under the Nigerian constitution, because under the Nigerian constitution, you cannot sentence someone, you cannot try someone under a repealed law. And in 2022, the appeal court vindicated Nnamdi Kanu, stating it that no court in Nigeria has a jurisdiction to try Nnamdi Kanu, that Nnamdi Kanu has been declared innocent, only for Omotosho to show up in this very year, 2025, and declare Nnamdi Kanu guilty of all the crimes he mentioned in court and sentence him to life imprisonment. First of all, that very sentence is invalid because under the Nigerian constitution, you can't sentence someone under a repealed law. 2. No case to answer was wrongly dismissed. Kanu argued earlier that the prosecution didn't prove anything. Omotosho dismissed its legal points. The Court of Appeal can overturn this by showing 1. that no direct victim were called. No physical evidence was tendered. Now, don't forget that the masked DSS witness that was brought to court to come and testify wrongly against Nnamdi Kanu stated that Kanu sent him to kill over 2,000 persons, but he succeeded in killing only 30. When he was asked to show an evidence that Kanu actually sent him, he twisted the narrative, saying that his boss was the one who sent him under Kanu's order. You can imagine, and up until this very moment, those people, the masked DSS witness, including Awomulu, hasn't been able to present a conclusive evidence that Kanu sent that very masked DSS operative to go and kill over 2,000 persons. To show you that Nnamdi Kanu's victory in the appeal court is all but certain, because all the evidences Nnamdi Kanu has is clear and glaring. And from what we are seeing, it is a deliberate plot. It is a deliberate attempt to make sure that Nnamdi Kanu suffers. But their plans won't work because all the evidences Nnamdi Kanu has are all legal and factual. Let's wrap this up. 3. Admissibility of evidence. Audio/video not authenticated. The prosecution tendered video broadcasts, audio recordings, online clips. But Section 84 Evidence Act requires certificate of authentication, proof of original device, and expert verification. And these 3 things I have mentioned here, Omotosho wasn't able to verify any of them. Well, at this point, we can see that the injustice against Nnamdi Kanu is clear and something needs to be done. I'll let you guys know what you feel about this in the comment section below. You have seen how the Kenyan High Commission has just vindicated Nnamdi Kanu. Do well to share this video and make it go viral. And most importantly, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below for more trending updates.